that up real quick. See how this mic sounds real quick, so sorry. Probably gonna hear an echo while I get it going on my phone so I can kind of assess it. Let me get my volume going. Get ready for some Inception level shit. Get ready for some Inception level shit. That should work. That should work. Alright, so I know it's been a while since I've done a stream. I could go on and say this, that, and the other thing, but long story short is holidays happen, so if you hear the background, my wife is playing ESO currently, so you'll probably pick her up in the background. But yeah, today, we're going to get a little short Mega Man 4 session in before my buddy Corey gets online and we get into some Fallout 76. Yeah, let's get to it. Start with Toad Man. So, I don't know what y'all did over the holidays. Honestly, really didn't do anything too spectacular. Wasn't bad by any means, just, you know, didn't do anything too wild. Kira's family typically does with her parents, we do Christmas Eve, which Christmas Eve was that was a shit show for me. As many of you know, I'm quite the fan of drinking moonshine, which is very strong, but also very pure. But for some strange reason, on Christmas Eve, I got this bug up my ass that I wanted to drink some 7 and 7s. So I got a bottle of Seagram 7 whiskey, which, while it's a decent tasting whiskey, it's pretty close to them bottom shelves. It's not much more than some Black Velvet or R&R. If you like that shit, sorry. I like it too, but, you know, ever since I started this whole moonshine kick, I've been really picky. But anyways, so I had about 7 and 7s. Pretty fitting. It's not a lot for me. I'm not exactly an alcoholic by any means, but I am pretty good at drinking alcohol. I got a lot of experience in it, seasoned veteran. I can handle my shit. But, man, I got a good buzz off the 7 and 7s. Usually when I do drink moonshine, I get pretty fucking wasted. But the thing with moonshine, if it's good, you're not gonna have a hangover if it's made right. The person who's making it knows what they're doing. You don't really gotta worry about, you know, having the pukes or the fucking shits or the stomach ache or the body aches the next day. You can still have a headache if you don't drink enough water, but as long as you drink water while you're drinking moonshine, you can get blackout fucking drunk, and as long as you don't give yourself alcohol poisoning, you're, you know, worst case scenario, next day a Gatorade and a fucking Motrin, and you're fucking fine. But dude, this fucking Seagram 7 with some bad news fucking bears, man. Like, if any of you know me personally, I have some terrible hangovers. Let's think of a couple that come to mind. The most recent bad one would have been, you know, my wife and I are kayak anglers, and we fish this tournament every year called the No-Mo. It's, basically, it's all kayaks, No-Mo for no motors. And it's an annual event that our kayak club puts on. It raises money for Make-A-Wish. Great tournament, and we, oh, motherfucker, just died. But we make an event out of it every year. We usually rent a campsite or a hotel room. My wife and I do the catering for the day before, what they call the captain's meeting, which is basically everyone gets together and bullshits. We go over the rules for the tournament, different prize packages. the final registrations get done. So we provide the barbecue catering for that. And you're allowed to pre-fish the tournament. You know, if you pick your body of water you're going to fish on, you're allowed to, you know, fish the day before the tournament to get your practice in. So, hey Kira, Kira, can I interrupt you real quick? Was that last year or the year before? That was the year before where we rented the campground at Proud Lake and I wasn't able to pre-fish, right? Yeah. Yeah, so basically what happened is, we rented this campground, and this is actually a great fucking story to begin with. First things first, I'm gonna probably I'm gonna try to beat him, but he's probably gonna kill me this one. He's got a pattern pretty easy. It's just hopefully I can get this pattern. No. We'll try the next pattern. Hopefully we get it. I'm gonna get the comments. I'm gonna get the video playing, but I'm gonna turn the volume down. That way I can see if there's any comments. I see you've got a couple people watching. Nothing yet. Okay, so let's see if we can get this pattern here first, and then I'll get back into my story. That rain. Alright, we got the good pattern. Alright, got his ass. So, yeah, not it wouldn't have been 2018, but 2017, Kira and I rent this campground out by the lake we're going to fish for the weekend for the NOMO tournament. And she was working for this company who we're not going to name, but basically they were, her boss was not a very nice person, and she told me about 2 or 3 months after she quit why she really quit. And I'm glad she told me 2 or 3 months after the fact. I probably went up there and tried to talk to the guy. So, anyways, we rent this campground. She's working for this dude. They're making the t-shirts for the event, this NOMO tournament. Excuse me 1 second while I yell at my kid. They're making the t-shirts for this event, and that's running really, really late. So we're supposed to be dropping the shirts off to the tournament director at like 7:30, and she doesn't even get out of work until like 9:30. So we don't even get the shirts to the tournament director until like 10:30, 10:45. We get to the campground. We're supposed to check in at 9. We don't get there till 11. So we called the camp ranger, the DNR, and they told us that they were going to be leaving the key under the table so we could we rented a cabin for this campground. And our Canadian friends were staying at this campground as well. They had their fifth wheel, and they were like 4 or 5 sites down, so that was pretty cool. So we get there, and there's 2 cabins, the cabin we rent and the one next to us. Well, the one next to us, the people are already at their cabin, but for some strange reason, there's no key under the door or under the table for our cabin. But there's a key under the table for the neighbors, so the DNR put the key on the wrong table. So it's like a little bit after 11 at night. We have all of our fishing shit, our trailer and everything, and we have nowhere to sleep. So we're driving around, we're looking for a DNR ranger. I'm trying to fucking pick this lock, you know. Since then I've learned how to pick locks. I got a little lock pick gun and shit, so that'll never happen to me again, but ends up our Canadian friends of their fifth wheel has like 5 or 6 or a million. I don't know. Canadians are so polite, they make sure they get things that have extra beds for people they don't even know. So they offer us to, you know, use a couple of the extra beds that are in their fifth wheel. So we're like, fuck yeah, let's go get drunk with some Canadians. So we had a couple six-packs. I had a fifth of Svedka. And we proceed to go in this fifth wheel and get just hammered with these our one friend Eric. He's the ringleader of the Canadians. He oh well, that was an intentional death. He you know, we were drinking beer and I got fucking wasted that night, like bad. Like I took a lot of fucking behind the fifth wheel pisses that night. And we pass out, you know, the beds they gave us, they're excellent they're like little coffin cubbies. They were pretty cool. Wake up the next day, still fucking wasted. But, just fucking blackout wasted still in the morning. And we end up having to go to the grocery store. Kira needs a few items. She's fine. She didn't drink anywhere near as much as me because she's not a liquor drinker. But I put away the better part of this fifth to my head. So we go to Meijer, and I have to shit bad. I got the fucking liquor shits. I just died. I had liquor shits like nobody's business. Kira gets what she needs to get. We go to McDonald's, and she gets some sort of egg. She gets some sort of McEgg bullshit, and she starts eating it, and it just nauseates me to the point that she has to pull over on the side of the road in this nice-ass fucking town, and just is spewed all over this beautiful fucking sidewalk. We get back to our cabin, and that day was supposed to be spent pre-fishing for this, you know, big-ass tournament. And basically what it boils down to is Kira goes pre-fishing with Eric, you know, the Canadian hung out, you know, they fucking pounded the liquor and kept it fucking rolling. But, me, fucking A. Yeah, I was laid up in this cabin for fucking the better part of 8 to 10 hours, just puking in a bucket. Bad news fucking bears. So yeah, that hangover is like more or less what my bad hangovers are like. And dude, so Christmas Eve, you know, I do those 7, 7, and 7s. It's not even shit. That's like not even a large amount of alcohol. I wasn't even hammered. So we get home from Christmas Eve from my in-laws at 6:37. Go right to fucking bed. I'm not really that drunk, but I wasn't feeling exactly sweet. So we made some breakfast scramble, which is basically just like a pound of eggs, a pound of meat, a pound of cheese, a pound of potatoes. Really fucking good. Made that for breakfast. Had some in the fridge. So I microwave that up at like I wake up about 9:30, 10. Have some of that. I'm still feeling buzzed. Not wasted, but definitely buzzed. Fall asleep. Kira wakes me up at like 1 in the morning asking, you know, I'm ready to play some video games. Because we went to, you know, bed at 7:30. She was ready to play games. I'm like, yeah, cool, let's do that. I fucking sit up. And then I'm just assaulted with this terrible fucking headache. Instant nausea. So I spent from probably 1:30 in the morning to about 9:20, 9:30. Just aggressive, horrible vomiting. Like, I couldn't even take a sip of water without spewing all over the place, and like in the bathroom. Like I'd take a sip in the bedroom, lay my head down, and then like within 10 seconds I'm running to the bathroom, fucking ripping my shirt off, I prefer to puke naked because when I puke it's so violent that I start sweating. So I strip down to my fucking birthday suit in this bathroom like every time. Oh fuck. And yeah, for probably about twice an hour from, it was a full-time job worth of puking, 8 hours straight of puking. It was fucking terrible. The headache lasted the better part of the day, and that was on Christmas. I woke up on Christmas feeling like that. So other than that, we make it over to my parents, do the normal my family thing, which is just dinner bullshit, happy birthday hugs, handshakes, and peel out. You know, pretty short and sweet with my family, and if I recall correctly... Oh, you pole smoker. If I recall correctly, I don't even think I drank it all on Christmas. So that was the extent of my holiday. Other than that, for New Year's, I had another 4-day weekend, and Kira and I literally spent that eating. Like, we woke up Saturday at like 5:30 in the morning to go shopping. Sarah refused to go to Walmart at any time other than time when civilization doesn't go. Because I hate the Walmart crowds. So we went and got our grocery shopping done Saturday at like 5 in the morning. And other than that, we literally fucking sat around here. We had French toast for breakfast 3 days in a row. And we just played video games and watched TV, and that was it, and that was fucking awesome. So, yeah, that's the extent of my holiday. So, I enjoyed mine. If it doesn't sound fun to you, then I hope you guys enjoyed it, whatever you do for yours. But, yeah, ours was fucking cool. Oh, that was fucking timed so good. I was almost giving myself a heart attack startled in there. Alright, so we're gonna fight Brightman. Brightman's an electric boss, Toadman's a water boss. Water and electric, yeah. So use the old Froggy's weapon. Oh, this asshole's gonna get me. That's what these are for. I will straight up admit, I'm not the best player at this game, but I definitely like playing this game quite a bit. Oh, I'm gonna die. Whoa, what a cocksmoker. Motherfucker. I just kind of shit the bed on this boss. So I got one energy tank. This game's not the easiest game in the world. Yeah, I'm not gonna do too well here. I might have to do some Mega Man farming just to fight these bosses, because I'm doing fucking lousy right now. Well, I guess I'll go and do a quick farm run, and who knows, maybe I can take the boss down while I do this. So yeah, there is farming in Mega Man, like I showed in one of my other videos. Little flip-top guys, and there's certain levels where you can go and farm like energy tanks and shit. So Skullman's level, as far as I'm concerned, in Mega Man 4 is the one to farm energy tanks from. I believe you can get, I think, 3 a run. So if you go through his level 3 times, you should be able to max your energy tanks out. Yeah, I'm gonna say it's 3 times, I believe. Hell, I don't even think we called it farming back then in the 90s when this game came out. We just called it going and getting more energy tanks. This is going to be the first farm spot, I believe. Yep. And just keep going up and down this ladder until this little bastard goes in an energy tank. Unless you're after something else, like a one-up, and basically you can keep you can just keep doing this until you get whatever you're trying to get out of them. But you can only get them once through run. Like, you can't hit them and then die, and then hit them and then die, and then hit them and then die. It's either got to be from start of level to continue, or from start of level to stage select. you know, it sure beats fucking server hopping to Farm White Springs, I will say that. There we go. So here's going to be the next location to get an energy tank. I'm going to say I can get it with rush coil. I might be wrong. I don't remember. Oh. So I did discover something the other day that I didn't even know was a feature in this game. So really, if I wanted to, I could I could do a poor console version of a tool-assisted flawless run in terms of the game. But I mean, really, it's not. And you know what? Yeah, I don't have the thing to get this one yet. Not without timing that jump perfect. So yeah, I really need to have the balloons, which I get later on in the game. I'm still going to try it now just because I want to get a handful of energy tanks, and I know I'm not beating this boss yet. Nice. Now, sure, I could use those 3 energy tanks and try to beat Skullman and probably succeed, but that defeats the purpose of why I came here. I'm not worried about beating Skullman right now. I want those 3 energy tanks so I can beat Brightman. I don't even know why I got this. At this point, I should just die. You know what, I think I'm going to call it a day on this one. I got done what I needed to. I think I'm going to switch over to Fallout 76 now. So if you watch, thanks for watching, and if you're watching, thanks for watching. Have a good one.